The first child of Theodore and Verna Young, Dr. Dre was born Andre Romell Young on February 18, 1965. When his mother and father were ages 16 and 17, they married in 1964.
Young attended Centennial High School in Compton during his freshman year in 1979, but transferred to Fremont High School due to poor grades. But he focused on his social life and entertainment for the remainder of his high school years.
Dr. Dre later joined the group World Class Wrecking Crew under Crew Cut Records in 1984. The group would become stars of the electro hip-hop scene that dominated early 1980s West Coast hip-hop, and would prominently feature Dr. Dre on the turntables.
In 1986, Dr. Dre met rapper Ice Cube, who collaborated with Dr. Dre to record songs for Ruthless Records, a rap record label run by local rapper Eazy-E. NWA and fellow West Coast rapper Ice-T are widely credited as seminal artists of the gangster rap genre.
Dr. Dre's debut solo album was The Chronic, released under Death Row Records. Dr. Dre ushered in a new style of rap, both in terms of musical style and lyrical content, and sold over 8 million records.
After a dispute with Eazy-E, Dr. Dre left the group at the peak of its popularity in 1991. Under the advice of friend the D.O.C. and his bodyguard, Suge Knight, a notorious strongman, was able to have Eazy-E release Young from his contract, and Dre founded Death Row Records. Andre is the father of 5 children from several different women. Dre has his first son when he was 17. Dre's second oldest son, Andre Jr., died of a drug overdose when he was 16. This had a major impact on Dr. Dre's life and drove him to focus on producing for other artists.
In 2001, Dr. Dre married Nicole Threat, a former NBA wife, and had 2 children together. They currently have a family of 5.
After the release of his second album, The Chronic 2001, Dr. Dre decided to focus on his production for his label, Aftermath Entertainment. This would include him being the executive producer for many major artists.
In early 2000s, Dre signed Eminem, an amateur rapper out of Detroit, as his protege. Dre started producing tracks for Eminem and became the executive producer for every one of Eminem's hit albums, including the Marshall Mathers LP, The Eminem Show, Relapse, and Recovery, each one spawning many Grammys.
In 2003, Dr. Dre recruited New York rapper 50 Cent and produced his hit single, In the Club, and 2 albums, Get Rich or Die Trying and Curtis.
Jay-Z helped write lyrics for Dr. Dre's album The Chronic 2001, and in turn, Dre produced Jay-Z's album Kingdom Come.
Snoop Dogg, longtime friends with Dr. Dre since the 1990s, Dr. Dre helped produce tracks for the Blue Carpet Treatment, Snoop Dogg's album. Snoop Dogg was also featured in Dr. Dre's single, Kush.
Dr. Dre produced The Game's album, The Documentary, and spawned his hit single How We Do.
In 2008, Dre teamed up with Monster and released Beats by Dr. Dre, a high-quality line of headphones sold anywhere from $99 to $300.
In 2009, Dre also joined with HP Computers to make the HP NV15 Beats laptop, which came with Dre's custom headsets. Dre also plans to release Aftermath Cognac and Vodka when he releases his last album.
Dr. Dre is planning to release his third and final album, Detox, in fall of 2011. It was set to be released in 2002, but was pushed back due to his focus on production. He has released 3 singles, Kush, I Need a Doctor, and Die Hard, which have all been commercially successful. Dr. Dre plans to retire after Detox is released.
Dr. Dre has collaborated with almost every producer and artist in modern hip-hop. He has also been awarded 6 Grammys for his singing and producing. As of 2009, Dre has sold approximately 14 million albums solely on his only 2, and has constructed hit albums for almost all of hip-hop's greatest.
Dr. Dre has been placed on Rolling Stone's Immortals list of best hip-hop artists of all time. He is considered by most one of the greatest attributes to hip-hop.